It's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
16.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into find yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Odubel Herrera waits on deck. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Batting third. Center fielder.
Now at the plate, number 15. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Zobrist has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Sean Shea.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Batting second.
Here's Javier Baez, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit hard on the ground to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Stepping into the box,
Leading
number
off for the
33.
Phillies,
His average
right
coming
fielder,
in way up there in the
number
380s. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting check.
So striding in, Maikel Franco. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And the pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Maikel Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A weak chopper up the line. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Anthony Rizzo
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And that misses 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Kyle Schwarber is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Now a slurve taken for his strike, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right fielder.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners on the move for second. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the day. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So stepping in, number 47. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
That misses. 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Now the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this is fouled straight back. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Odubel Herrera.
In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A runner on first with 2 away. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Striding in once again, number 15. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. From the belt, the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they let him off. Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Hendricks is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you wonder why left-handed hitters have such pretty swings. When you get the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score. Chris Bryant is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rizzo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Ready on 1 and 2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Squared that one up just a little late. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Hit to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
47.
Settling in now, number 47. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in once again. Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. On the ground to the right side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder. Jason.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready on 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. John Jay, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 4th double here on the season.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger of striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
15.
number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pedro Alvarez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Scooped up on the backhand. So they do get their first hit, but their first run. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Chris Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Franco He's going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sinisi will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The shortstop, number
Ben
18.
Zobrist will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Justin Grimm is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jared Saltalamacchia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up. Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 22.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's this one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Right there, he threw